Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm not going to talk about the fact that it's been a little while again. You know, 2026 is interesting so far. But I know I have mentioned this a few times here and there, but I am dealing with some health issues right now. And there's just some days when I do not have the energy to film, which sounds crazy because it sounds like an easy thing, right? But it's not, because you have the setup and everything. You have to try to get all the stuff set up and ready. I'm not trying to complain about filming at all. That is not what this is about. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry that filming hasn't really been like a top priority right now, and I really need to make it one because I want to grow this channel this year. Obviously that's a huge goal. So, with that rambling being said, we're gonna go ahead, because I just realized the other day I hadn't filmed this yet, and I thought that I had. So, oops. We're gonna film my review for The Rose Bargain by, who wrote this? Sasha Payton Smith. I thought for sure I'd already filmed this, but I was looking on my channel and it's not there, so either I just have a version of it that I haven't edited on my camera that I'll find out later, or I never filmed it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I read this a little while ago now, and I remember giving it a 5 out of 5. This is one that was recommended to me by my best friend Hannah. Hannah, I know you're watching this. Hi, bestie. I read this for her, and I really did like it. I feel like to me it just felt similar in ways to Powerless, which you already know that I love Powerless, but to me it felt like a, what's the word, just like a slightly less angsty version of Powerless. I don't know, to me I liked Powerless more, but I still really did enjoy this. The idea of making a bargain that can only come true if you win is very interesting. It's a very interesting take. That's not something you see in like the Hunger Games or Powerless. So that aspect of it was really cool. It was fun to see kind of how it played out between the main character and her sister. I didn't write this. I read this a little while ago now, so I don't remember the main character's name. Let me see. Ivy and her sister. What was her sister's name? Oh, I don't remember her sister's name. Yeah, I don't remember. But and I'm not gonna give any spoilers away in this. If you haven't read it, feel free to go read it. I would still recommend it. It's pretty good. Just a little bit less than Powerless, in my opinion. But the plot twist with Ivy's sister was super interesting. I didn't really see that coming. I will say that plot twist was really cool, and it was very well thought out and well organized plot-wise, in my opinion. It really did come out of nowhere. I did not even think about that being a possibility, so that was pretty crazy. I did really like that. I really enjoyed the writing style. I think this is definitely a writing style that I want to read more of. And in that way, it is similar to Powerless too, in that way. The writing style is very easy to follow, but still has that like magical feeling to it. And I really appreciated that, because I love that in stories. So, especially obviously fantasy, and I would consider this fantasy over a romantasy, because the love story is a part of it, but the fantasy aspect is more connected than the romance, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really did enjoy it. It says, when one makes a fairy bargain, one must be prepared to pay the price. And it's very interesting. The thing that gets me the most is that Stephanie Garber has a review quote on the cover, and that makes me very happy. If you know me at all, you know how much I love Caraval. So to see Stephanie Garber That's really cool. As soon as I saw it and Hannah recommended it to me, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to pick that up and read it because I love Stephanie Garber's writing so much, and I love, it's just the perfect fantasy, similar to Carabelle in that fantasy aspect. Storyline, not at all, but you know, it's that whimsical romance, magical world that just like drags you in from the start, and for that, I loved it. Easily a 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. Yes, highly recommend that you read this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. It's a short one. To be honest, I read this a while ago, so I don't have like a whole lot of memories really from reading it, which is awful. I really want to do more, what are they called? Reading vlogs. So hopefully we'll do more of that this year. But yeah, I did really like this book. I enjoyed it a lot. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you read this book and if you liked it or you didn't like it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Love you.